So a small minority of you did well with this question, but it was only the people that read the question carefully. There's one key word in the question that I missed when I marked this. Can't get you to see it very well. And it's this. Personal safety. So this question is really cheeky. It looks like a year 7 type photo, the kind of thing we use in our lessons, but it's asking you about personal safety. So it's his personal safety, her personal safety and her personal safety, not the safety of the customer. So yeah, there's a cat there, but we're not talking about the cat being unhygienic, we're talking about the cat being a trip hazard. This is a good example here. So the oven door's open. She's standing on here, the oven door's open, looks like she's got bare legs. So control measure, close it. Okay, so she should have the door closed and make sure that it's shut properly. Sometimes if you push it too hard it bounces back, so she should shut it. The risk is the oven door, and the risk is she might get burned. She might burn her legs. Let's have a look for another one. I can see some dripping, I can see an open bin, I can see a kettle here. I'm not keen on these wires, so let's talk about these. So trailing wires. Okay, I've put a nice detailed explanation there. Trailing wires might spill that boiling kettle, because if I pulled that it might somehow pull the kettle as well, because it's not clear which one is which. Control measure. So an appliance is a kettle, toaster, a microwave. It's the name for some kind of plugged in electrical product. So I've said that the trailing wires might spill the kettle with the boiling water, or burn myself with the toaster. The control measure is to tuck those wires away, or to use a plug socket that's nearer to the appliance. Okay, so 6 marks there. And again, the examiner would have been looking for 2 marks here, or 2 marks here, or a selection. A lot of you did well here, but remember it's talking about a dish. Some people just said cheese. So the question is, many hotel guests have special dietary needs. One of the hotel guests has told the waitress she is lactose intolerant, just like me. So I can't eat anything with cheese in it really. I found some lactose free cheese and I found lactose free butter. So I need to be careful. So you can imagine you're talking about me here. So I can't just eat lasagna because there's cheese in it and there's milk in the white sauce. I also can't eat cheesecake unless it is a vegan one or a dairy free one. So that's where it starts to get a little bit confusing, because you could talk about a vegan person there, because a vegan person has got similar needs to somebody who is lactose intolerant. Some of you, a lot of you got 2 marks here, and the reason you only got 2 is because you didn't talk about visible, non-visible. So make sure you read the question. The 4 marks are available because it wants you to talk about both. So if I had lactose, you would be able to see because I might be sick. But what you wouldn't be able to see is stomach pains. Didn't matter how closely you look at me, you wouldn't be able to tell that I've got a stomachache. You might also notice that I go a bit pale. My skin might look a bit pale. Some people go a bit clammy, a bit sort of sweaty. Or a non-visible one is you might get a headache. Believe it or not, I used to get problems with my ears and my vision, but those are some of the more obvious ones. So if you missed out on marks on that question, it's because you didn't say visible and the symptom and non-visible and the symptom. Okay, I'm going to do a separate video for the EHO.